Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a little Rampage review. Um, the show is officially starting to feel like a worthless B show kind of deal, you know what I mean? But it wasn't a bad show. It's like main event with a bit more stuff kind of deal. Definitely starting to feel you know, like the ratings reflect there that it's an unimportant show, worthless to watch, basically. But it wasn't a terrible show or a bad show. It was okay, I guess, but confusing, folks. Especially the first match. Darby Allin defeats Billy Gunn or whatever. Out of nowhere, Billy Gunn, okay, 58 years old, dominating Darby Allin, beating the shit out of him throughout this whole match. Okay. I was reading a few comments from AEW fans. It's okay if he's old, he's built. Right? He has a good physique, which he does, or whatever. It's obvious he's roided up to the gills there. 58 years old. He looks like Frankenstein or something. Just the body of a 40-year-old on steroids kind of deal with a big old head. You know what I mean? But, you know who else is built? Goldberg, motherfuckers. And whenever Goldberg comes back, y'all complain. AEW fans complain. Too many old guys in WWE. We hate the old guys, apparently. Edge comes out, it's wrong. Any old guy comes out, it's wrong. If Steve Austin did a miraculous comeback, they would call it desperation for ratings, and it shows that the product is bad, it's evil, it's wrong. Billy Gunn, 58 years old, beating up a guy that's apparently an upcoming star in Darby Allin. According to AEW fans, Darby Allin is a guy that is apparently over. You know, he's apparently over legit, which he isn't, obviously, there. He's apparently a star, a bright star. AEW created a star. How come your star is being dominated and destroyed in a match by a 58-year-old? And it's okay because he's built or whatever. Like, is that the rule there? It's okay that WWE brings in old guys as long as they're built. It's fine. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? AEW fans, they spent 3-4 years hating WWE for bringing in old guys ever since Punk mentioned it there. Because he's butthurt, he lost against The Rock there. Part-timer is wrong, and Brock Lesnar comes in, he brings in viewership and money. It's wrong. Part-timer. Billy Gunn, he's on TV once or twice a year. Like, out of nowhere, he's destroying the fucking shit out of Darby Allin. He was ragdolling him. At one point, he picks him up by his pants, starts swinging him around like he's a kid, fucking tosses him like a bag of trash or whatever, made him look like a little fucking bitch, and he was bashing Sting or whatever. But this is fine. Darby Allin hits him with the coffin drop. He goes for the cover, not even at one. Billy Gunn throws him off, fucking threw him off of him, 58 years old, for 2-3 years, however long this Fed has been open there. Darby Allin, they've been trying to put over this finish, the coffin drop. The guy weighs 60 pounds. He just lets himself fall on somebody. To me, the move looks fucking horrible. But they've tried to establish this or whatever for Darby Allin. He hits the finish on the 58-year-old man. And Billy Gunn fucking kicks out, not even at one, threw him off. You know, what the fuck? Out of nowhere, Billy Gunn, random, super random. He's 58. He's destroying your guy, your new up and comer in the ring. Destroys the finish. 2 seconds later, he hits the finish again, and apparently this time it was okay for the 1, 2, 3. He hits him with it, not even enough for a 1 count, throws him away like he's fucking King Kong. The same move, 2 seconds later, he's out cold. I don't know if Billy Gunn fucked up and he should have taken the pin from the finish the first time and he kicked out in the Herculean way by accident or what happened. But when he hits the finish right away again and the match is over, it looks dumb. And then after the match, Billy Gunn beat the fucking shit out of Sting. Like, what the fuck? What the hell is that? Out of nowhere. I guess they need a match for next week or maybe for the pay-per-view. There's Sting and Darby against Billy Gunn, and I guess one of his sons will get to wrestle. I don't know. But this is pretty random, out of nowhere. Billy Gunn beating up and dominating your supposed overstar that you created, one of the pillars. Ruins the look of his finish, and for some reason he's beating up Sting. And what wrestling universe is Billy Gunn dominating Sting? Like, this doesn't happen, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is that? But apparently it's okay. Billy Gunn has muscle or whatever. That's what the AEW fans were saying. Jade Cargill defeated Red Velvet. Match of the night, folks. I mean, Jade Cargill, when she flexes, she's kind of built like Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of deal there. But when she's not in flex mode or whatever, this woman's jacked, folks. A good-looking woman or whatever, Red Velvet, more of a petite woman, you know. She's good looking, I guess, folks. So they told a story in this match of a big, jacked steroid woman. I don't know if she's on steroid. She's not. I mean, I don't want to get sued there. She's big, big woman against smaller woman, and they told a story. I mean, folks, a 4-star match. And then you had backstage vignettes, Punk versus QT Marshall or whatever. QT Marshall wants to beat Punk next week or whatever in Chicago. And Punk, he's like, I don't care, I've already lost in Chicago. That's how you sell a match, folks. QT Marshall wants a big win in Chicago. Punk,
It doesn't matter. I already lost in Chicago. If you beat me, it doesn't really matter. The whole match is pointless anyway, basically. We'll see you next week in Chicago. Oh, 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 oh.
That's how you put over a match, folks. CM Punk against a jobber. If you beat me in Chicago, I already lost. Who cares if you beat me? The whole thing is pointless. This is wrestling. I hope QT Marshall wins, folks. I do. Alright, I like QT Marshall. For what reason? I have no fucking clue there. Is that wrong, people? Possibly there, but, you know, have MJF come out and fuck over CM Punk. If he doesn't care about losing in Chicago, then let QT beat him, for fuck's sakes. Have MJF and his friends beat up CM Punk there for showing disrespect to MJF last week or whatever. You want me to book this shit, Con? I'll start fantasy booking right here, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't have Punk lose to QT there, folks, but big match next week. Big Thanksgiving match. Punk against QT Marshall, ladies and gentlemen. But I hope MJF against Punk. I hope MJF at least gets elevated from this somehow. You know what I mean? The AEW fans, they booked Hangman Page as the champ, basically. According to their fantasy bookings, MJF is next, right? And they even started presenting this on TV there, that MJF is next or whatever. Is he can cut promo, say some goofy stuff. Is he good enough to be champ? I don't know. But apparently that's what their fans want. So you gotta try to elevate him as best as you can there if you really put the belt on him. Like, and Punk, if he wants to wrestle everybody and wait 5 years to fight for the belt, then maybe he can let MJF win. I don't know there, but we'll see, folks. I ain't booking it. It's the fans of AEW that are in charge, folks. And in the main event, the Jurassic Express defeated Adam Cole and Bobby Fish. So, an okay match, I guess. There, the Young Bucks come out. And it was Nick Jackson, the suit he had, like it was a white suit, like pants and a white shirt and like paint splattered all over it kind of deal. And he had a big chain from his nose to his ear. And he came out doing goofy stuff. So he was basically in full clown mode, like, a wrestler that's supposed to be a real serious greatest tag team of all time, blah blah blah. They wouldn't come out in Santino Marella garment, you know what I mean? This is even worse than Santino. A random chain like this with a fucking weird outfit, like, this is full on clown mode. It's not serious pro wrestler, it's clown shit. If they're comedians, they're comedians. Don't try to say that these are the best of all time. Like, and then they get chased away by Christian. So they're up the ramp. Christian has a chair. And Bobby Fish gets put into submission by Jungle Boy, and the match is over. And after the match, they were pretty much just pointing at each other. Jackson with the chain, and Matt Jackson doing goofy face pointing and Jungle Boy like this pointing at each other. There, they just look like a couple of big goofballs there. I don't know if it's supposed to be comedy or what, but how do I take it serious? The Young Bucks, the way they are, I don't see this as a real main event. It comes out as comedy, the way it looks and pointing at each other and stuff. The match was okay. I thought it was funny a little. I was laughing at them the way they looked at the end. Was I supposed to laugh? Was this the intention? I don't know. So I thought the show was okay. Like the wrestling was okay. Some of it was a little enjoyable or whatever there, but nothing serious was accomplished in any way there. But it was fun. It was fun. Well, they accomplished of devaluing Darby Allin and his finisher. Maybe that's what they were going for. The big push of Billy Gunn, folks. They accomplished this. I mean, it's time to put Billy Gunn over randomly. He's kicking out of what they're trying to establish as a cool new finisher of some sort. Billy Gunn beating up Sting out of nowhere. He's King Kong. Like, he's bigger than Darby Allin, but he's much older and stuff. Like, I don't know how any of this made sense with Billy Gunn. It's pretty crazy, folks. I mean, but I didn't hate the show, folks. I thought it was a little bit enjoyable. Not important, not a good show or anything, not a show that's worth anything, not a show that's meant to be taken serious in any way, folks. But it was all right or whatever. Until next time, peace.